here is going to be very manageable. So it's been elusive so far, but I am not sitting there worried about the health of our consumers, worried about the health of corporates. They are strong there, and their balance sheets have been very resilient, and a strong job market is also a good thing.
Talked about cracks starting to appear in credit, but I think that feeling about the benign environment and balance sheets that consumers and corporates have going into any possible recession, David, is why maybe the market hasn't been more freaked out before about the prospect of an economic downturn. Also, her comments stand in a little bit of stark contrast to what we've heard lately from Jamie Dimon, for instance, of JP Morgan, who's a little more worried about it.
He is, and sees potentially higher rates longer than consensus, certainly. Lead story in the Journal today is about all the spending still going on by the U.S. consumer.
What a crazy piece in the Journal today where they basically interview a bunch of consumers who are like, well, can't really buy an apartment or a house, so we will splurge on the Taylor Swift tickets. We will go to Italy and spend 10 grand on a vacation. I'm just not going to worry about it.
I think COVID changed all of our psychology, right? Like, you gotta live, you gotta prioritize what's in the moment. You want to go on that vacation, stop saving for it, just do it. But when I read that, look, I related to a lot of it because you hear those sentiments, you see it in the data, in the spending data, but if the savings rate is down to now lower than pre-pandemic levels, it can't go on forever, right? You can only splurge a few times before then you run out of steam. And I think that as the excess savings come down, as the student loan payments resume today, right, October 1st, it's been on moratorium. They've had deferred payments.
Good morning, good morning. Yes, I did, Doc. Yes, I did. I had gotten a long on Friday before the close at 43.29, and I ended up closing it out at yesterday's open on the gap up and spike. I closed out at 43.53, so a nice 20 point gain. And then this morning I caught a short from 43.50 all the way down to 43.30. I was anticipating price to drop down to the 43.19, well 20. So I'm looking to add to my position. And I'm also watching NASDAQ as well. I've started to scale in on NASDAQ on the Forex side. I'm waiting for the 9:30 bell to see if I'm going to add on the future side. Let's see. Let me finish setting up my charts. And then gotta get on with Mr. Yeah, buddy.
We go by the data. We look at what our demand signals are. Our demand signals are driven by our pipeline and our forward-looking bookings. And right now, they still look quite healthy for next year. All that said, we need the next 3 months to go figure that out before being more precise about 2024.
It was a little more positive than we heard from Julie Sweet.
A little bit, although she didn't seem to want to indicate the real macroeconomic slowdown either.
The numbers did.
The numbers were harder to talk about in terms of the revenue decline.
Right.
They're declining.
So, I mean, I think it raises the question of whether tech is safe to get back in. You know, the Goldman Sachs note this morning about sell energy and rotate back into tech after the prime broker, you know, the hedge funds that they've been tracking saw a big trade in that direction last week.
No, the notional selling of energy last week, most in 6 months. Notional buying of tech last week, biggest in 2 months. And then, of course, you have Goldman also today adding NVIDIA and Okta and Cintas to conviction buy, replacing those with CRM and Johnson Controls. So it is a muddy debate right now regarding Q4 and the tech trend.
Yeah, whether the tech growth will continue. I mean, the other debate is who's protected, you know, in this world of higher for longer interest rates. David Costin of Goldman writing that the key risk now for S&P ROE, return on equity, is going to be those higher interest expenses and lower leverage. And he actually picked out that team, a few stocks that are less vulnerable to that: Costco, Cisco, Cognizant, Paychex, and Visa, because that really is becoming the new reality for corporates and for consumers. Rate shock.
Right. We've got a lot of the strategists weighing in, and Morgan Stanley's Mike Wilson also, of course, using the opportunity for having had enough stocks to once again say, hey, valuations look even more extended today. Equity risk premium falling below 100 basis points to new cycle lows as both, and again, this gets back to the part of our conversation, nominal and real interest rates have risen amid supply demand.
And then you have Tom Lee.
I'm taking along on NASDAQ here with the micro. I'm gonna wait to add the mini once I have confirmation.
But he says that the bottoms up S&P forecasts for Q3 are rising, expected to rise 6.7% ex energy, improving on the 3.6% year-over-year growth seen in the second quarter. 7 out of 11 S&P sectors, he said, expect to show positive growth in the third quarter. So he's constructive and he likes all the negativity, thinks it'll help the market.
Yeah, September didn't really go his way. I think he was looking for maybe a couple percentage points to the upside. At the beginning of the month, as we know, we came in down about 4. Interesting, I think some of the, like, take B of A's top picks today for Q4. Boeing, CSX, Oxy, Kraft Heinz, Teva. You don't really see a ton of tech in there, although I will add that some of Wells' tactical ideas this morning include Microsoft, for example.
What's so interesting is that, and you mentioned some of those in there, even though the economy is softening and you see signs of this everywhere, some of the safest sectors, utilities and staples, have been beaten up the hardest. And the sentiment is so negative on those. Partly, you know, you have higher rates, and that stands in the way. It's more attractive than equities that pay fat dividends. But if we really think you're going into recession, you usually see those sectors outperform. We can ask the Calanova CEO about that. And these new
Just setting up my institutional levels.
Some of these numbers coming in even after estimates had been shaved last couple of weeks. We'll get to the EVs.
Oh yeah, buddy.
Names like Rivian, which also has their own delivery numbers out. Take a look at the pre-market. Some red arrows.
There he is, the man.
Yo, what's up? What's up?
What's up? How you doing, man?
I'm good. You?
Pretty good, pretty good. I seen that you had that nice yes trade this morning, huh?
Yeah. So I took a long on Friday, just before the close at 43.29, because I knew that the market was like, there's no way the U.S. is gonna shut down. Like the government's gonna shut down, and it's like it's the same play year in, year out. Oh, the market, da da da. Oh, government's gonna shut down. It's like, no, it's not. So I took a long on it, and on the Tradeovate on the Tradeovate account, and I held it over the weekend, and I was very pleased to see that on Saturday, like I was already posting that the market was gapping up, like the Dow Jones had gapped up like 170 points, and I'm like, okay, great, like so at the 6 p.m. open, I made sure that like I was home for the 6 p.m. open, because I knew that if the Dow gapped up 150 points, ES was gonna gap up like at least 20 points or so. So I ended up locking in. I locked in like 24 points on that, and then I caught a couple shorts at 6 at like 53 down to 44, and then early this morning around 4 a.m. I caught another short at 43.50 down to 43.30, and now I'm in a long, right? So I started scaling in at 43.29, and I'm looking to add to my long side position, because I think that once the New York session opens at 9:30, in the next like couple hours, we're gonna see a nice spike, possibly back up to like 43.45 on ES. For NASDAQ, we're probably going to see a nice spike up back to like 15,000 or maybe above 15,000. So yeah, bro, like Monday's already good. I mean, I started on Sunday. I started
printing, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's what's up, bro. I mean, I'm glad to hear that you're green printing. And traders, I don't know if you guys are new here. This is Caesar. He's killing it. He doesn't actually sleep. He is a vampire. So. Yeah, that is the thing about him. He's up at all given times of the night.
Yeah,
so
man.
He's trading all the time.
Pretty much. You already know.
Yeah, buddy. Well, that's good to hear, man. I mean, I'm glad you're green. I have no trades myself so far, but I am looking probably at the New York Open. Maybe take a couple here and there. Nothing too crazy.
Couple scalps.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, probably all the scalps, nothing wild. I mean, as of right now, I'm trying to get the straight away set up, being a little difficult. Oh, there she goes. Okay, now she can.
Yeah, yo, I was noticing that like on like on my actual account, like it took a minute for my chart and my active trader to load up. Like for a second, I'm like I was about to open it up on another device. Like yo,
Right.
like what's really going on?
Yeah, right, dude. Yep, and here it goes. Yeah, it just took. I don't even know how long that was.
Yeah,
That
like
was
almost like
crazy.
5 minutes, right? I was like, yo, like I was about to like reset up the whole thing again. I'm just like, damn, don't tell me I have to set up this whole damn thing again. Like you gotta put the
Right.
DOM, the charts. Ah, yeah, bro. I was like, what the hell?
Nah, yeah. I think it's maybe they're just a bit slower today. You know, first day of the month. Maybe they're doing some back testing or something. But we do have a lot of new traders here today. I don't know if you've seen that.
I peeped, yeah, cause was it the whole small account challenge and stuff like that? We've gotten a huge influx of traffic
Yep.
to the
Yeah.
platform. So yeah,
So getting these guys in, we got our OGs still around here as well, though.
yes,
You know,
sir.
got them around. So what is So I guess what's your overall thoughts on this market today?
Long, bro, long. Like it's a dip
Long?
buy. So because the market gapped up, right? I'm glad that it filled the gap. So like part of the reason I was shorting once I closed my long position was that gap needed to be filled. So Asia and London, they pretty much bought up the market, and now the market needed to retrace to give the New York traders or institutions an opportunity to also get in as well. So
Right.
right now, like I'm dip buying, dip buying, dip buying. It's the same thing as I was saying last week. Like there are levels to the upside on Nasdaq that it's gonna bring Nasdaq close to 16,000, right? So
Right.
for me, there's way more upside than there is downside for the next few months. So any major retracement on Nasdaq, ES, Dow Jones, I'm a buyer. Like I'm literally pulling a Jim Cramer. Like I'm buying. If the market's down 0.5%, 1%, a percent and a half, I'm buying, because even if it does chop around during the morning times, the afternoon, bro, we end up getting these nice epic reversals, bro. So it's just like, as long as I don't over leverage my positions, and for the most part, like I'm only going in, like I've only been scalping like maybe like 2 or 3 contracts at a time, and I'm
Mm.
still printing good, because I'm catching, on ES I'm catching 10, 15, 20 points. On Nasdaq, I'm catching 100 point plus per scalp, so I don't necessarily have to go that heavy and whatnot. So yeah, so the most I'm probably going is like maybe 3 contracts on each pair.
Right. That's crazy. 100-point moves, 3 contracts. That's some casino.
Yes, sir. Yes,
That'll do it, bro. That's
Absolutely.
awesome, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
dude. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of with you there on the long thing, anyways. I mean, honestly, unless there's only one thing that I would see, and that's if we break these lows on the S&P, and we really start to fall down, and really start to fall off. I don't know how long it's gonna hold up. Obviously, the 200-day I've marked. If we start to fall underneath that, but I'm a scalper, right? So
yep,
I'm completely different. So
yep.
it's like I'm looking to make maybe like 10, 15, 20 points, and then in and out. But yeah, I mean, maybe I'll grab another prop account and I'll just start going long on that one, dude. Just
Yeah,
trying it out.
try to hold a little bit longer, bro, cause you be having some nice entries, and
Yeah.
as far as like when it comes to the risk management side, right? Cause I know like normally you're going in 2 contracts a whop. Bring it down to 1 contract a whop, right? So now when you do have your ultimate position, you're not in heavy, what I'm saying, like 8 contracts or 10 contracts, where then it's like, yo, as soon as you see some green, you have to take, because you are already in a massive drawdown. And
Right.
another thing you can do is, once you're green, like once you're in, because I was watching your stream last week and I saw like, like you were getting into places, and then you would be in quite a bit of a drawdown, and then you would add, it would come up, and then as soon as you got green, you would exit, but then it would just keep on going.
Yeah,
And
bro.
what I like to do when that happens is, because I've averaged down, right? I will close out the whole position in profits, but then I'll scale back in 1 contract. So now I can let it ride another, 40, 50 points. And if it retraces right to where I originally added, I can add again. And because I'm not in heavy, I can let this thing do its thing. So because I'm not going in too heavy positions, I can let it breathe and, what I'm saying, and catch these 100, 120 points, 150 points. Like you took you got in NASDAQ first than me. I got in at like, I think it was like 14, 7 something, and I was calling out 14,850, and the damn thing went to 14,900 plus.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So I caught 100. Yeah, because I got in at like, I think I got in like at like 14,750 something. So I caught over 100-point movement on it, and it was just like, bruh, like you're only gonna be able to do that right by not being in too heavy of a position.
Yeah. I definitely. So that's another thing too. Usually, it's Scalp City with the personal funded because it's my own money or whatnot. And then with the 150K or whatnot, that is where I do that. I'll just keep DCAing until it's like, yeah. And it's like I gotta work on it. I definitely have to work on the aggressiveness. I think I'm starting to chill out a little bit more with the aggressiveness. The account, this one that I have is printing. The only reason that I didn't pass the last one was due to the fact I traded pre-market. And then that's when I made my sign, never trade pre-market. And that's how that is. So, yeah, because I was up, dude, oh my goodness, that one, I was up 158 and I needed 159, right?
Yeah.
And oh my goodness, bro. I went, and it was right before I left for Florida and everything, and I was sitting there in pre-market trading it and whatnot. I was down like 2K or whatnot. I was like, okay, whatever, bro. Let's make it back real quick, get break even, and, hop on a plane. But then it ended up going back down to 4, and I was like, okay, you know what, dude? Screw this stuff, bro. And then I just ended up, full boarding, and, so I try not to do that as much anymore, especially pre-market wise. So, no, it's been chill, ever since. And you're right, just holding the longs is something I gotta work on a little bit longer. Is just to, maybe not take that profit super quick, So, Till then, chilling out. But
Absolutely.
we got about 6 minutes for this market open. Oh man. Woo. Oh man, I'm a little excited. Money Monday, bro. I feel like I hope it's not slower. That's my only thing. I hope we get that momentum.
Nah, we definitely get that momentum because the news was just epic, bro. Like literally, like Saturday, like the news came out on Saturday early in the day where it's like, oh, they came to agreement. No government shutdown. The government shutdown has been avoided. Instantly, like when I first checked, first thing like Saturday at like 4 in the morning. Like early mornings. The market had already gapped up like 40, 50 points. And I'm like, oh my God, this thing's going to gap up. Later in the day, boom, they came to agreement. Shit, it spiked 170 points. And then I kept monitoring it all throughout Sunday. And Sunday, it was fluctuating between 144 and 159. I'm like, all right, yeah, we're going to get a gap up. And then pleasantly surprised, I was like, oh, my long is going to pay out. And it did, man. Over 20-something points to start the week. And it's like, I really shouldn't be on right now, but I'm just like, yo, you know what? We just got to do a little bit of extra, man. So can't let days like this pass up.
Yup. Yeah, dude, to start the week up 20 points. That is insane, man.
Not over. Collectively, 23 points from Friday to Sunday. Then I caught a 10-point short, 43. So I'm up like, on ES, I've locked in like over 50 points in the last 12 hours, not even.
Crazy,
12 hours.
That is insane. I gotta, me and that Sunday market just don't get along either. So like, hey, market hours, man. That's what I trade. Yo, you are insane. But yeah, dude, I swear too, bro. Like last night, it's like, oh, yep, thank you. And then you're already up. It's like, yeah, up like 20 points. I'm like, this guy, it's Sunday.
Yep. You know, we start early, man. We start early.
Yep. Nothing wrong with it. Let's those traders saying let's trade some ES today. I've been noticing ES is a beast, so different than NQ, a little slower, but you can print with just a couple contracts.
Yeah.
I guess that is true. I don't mind ES. I just feel like it is a little bit slower than NQ, but you can make a lot of money with just a few contracts. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely. Especially the way it's the way it's been moving these days, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, that was my thought process behind it. So maybe I'll touch it. Maybe I'll test it out. We'll see. We'll see. As long as it has some momentum to it, I'm about it. It's hard to not take hard to not take profit because you and me both go full in size right out the gate. If you scale in, you can hold. Well, I try to scale. I try to scale with like one contract. Now do two. Now do four. Now do 8. And then it's like, well, oh baby, we're gonna work on it. we're working on it. All right. I'm gonna be like Caesar in no time. All right.
Yes, sir. Yeah, indeed. Damn.
So yeah, buddy, we're chilling out, waiting and watching, guys. Few more minutes here, man. 3 minutes. So no trades for myself so far, guys. If you guys are in anything, make sure to shout it out. Let me know. Let me know if you guys are in any penny stocks. You guys are trading options today. Also, let me know. Me and Caesar can go over the charts there, get it going. Yeah, buddy.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. So long today. You see Tesla?
Nah, I haven't, bro. I haven't even taken a look at them. Let's see.
Tesla.
Oh, what a drop.
Yeah, right, dude. I know Charlie Queen pointed that out off the rip.
Okay, here we go. 3 minutes. Damn, I'm gonna have to mess with this later.
Yeah, went from 250 down to 239, just like that. So I was trying to say, problem missed delivery numbers. Yeah, yeah. You know, Tesla's. I think Elon's just living life at this point.
Just watch the bounce. Watch the bounce.
Brenton, you guys are my idols. Need to catch some moves like you guys. Oh, thank you, Darth Trader. We appreciate
that. Appreciate that. Give me just a sec.
Yeah. We try around here. Try our best. Try.
Oh shit. Hold on. Yo. Same old, my G. Same old. Yep, new week, new month, bro. I'm already starting the week fucking killing it, bro. I caught a nice 23 points on ES from Friday to today. Yeah.
As you know, today it's Birkenstock saying that they see an IPO of 32.3.
Yeah, it better needs to stop playing.
44 to 49. There we go. Sarah, keep an eye on this as we take the temperature of the capital market activity.
Yeah, Norwegian Sovereign Fund is going to be an investor.
All right.
We learned in that one. We know that
there we go. Let's go, baby.
There we go. What's up, man?
What's up? There we go. We back.
Discord not work for you?
Nah. I had to jump on another. Oh, shit's glitching. Yeah.
Give me 1 second, man.
Yep.
There we go. Okay. Market open, baby. Let's see what's going to happen here. NQ with a nice big sell-off off the rip. Yes, as well. And a little bit of pump down. I'm not going to touch it for myself just yet. Gonna wait on it. So guys, there's your little sell-off there on ESNQ. Hopefully, I don't think it's gonna really hold out. I think it's gonna pump back up.
Yep. Nice little fake out. Here comes the NAS. Flipping. Let's go, ES. Let's go, baby. Okay with me.
We've got the overall overall NQ as well. This chart I have up, guys, 5 pickers all combined into one. Looking good. S&P also trying to spike a little bit.
There we go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, NQ. There you
There
go.
it goes.
There you go. Look at the bullshit that they do. Hit me, baby. Hit me.
In one long. Just want to see. Just want to test the waters here. See if we get up to that 200 and break it. The top
Come
side,
on,
guys.
baby.
One contract, that's it.
Come on. Come on. Get over. There we go. All right.
Oh,
Scaling out of
baby.
NQ. Scaling out of NQ.
There it goes. There she goes, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's
I want to
go.
see a hold above that 200.
Dirty. They're dirty, bro. They
There it goes, ladies and gentlemen. Starting to hold above at 200 there, guys. I want to see that thing spike. River Roo on us. Ladies and gentlemen.
Overall target on ES is going to be 4340. Definitely looking to add.
There we go.
Let's go, baby. Oh, yes.
Thank you right now. I'm thinking about taking a short lead. Locked up 82 on it. Nothing too terrible. I just don't trust the overall market as of this. Oh, okay, guys. Well,
Keep it going. Keep it going, baby. Keep it going.
Hold a little bit longer.
Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Come on. Don't play with me.
So waiting and watching, guys. Locked it up, in and out, baby.
There you go.
Nothing too crazy. Alright, Money Monday coming into play. Starting the week off with a good bang trade. Starting the month off. You know, in and out, guys. In and out.
Come on. One more. Just got rid of one more contract on Q. I got two
There you
more
go.
left.
There you go. I think you get your push area up. There it is.
Oh yeah, she coming, bro. She coming.
Yeah.
My target for NQ today is 15,000. And to be honest,
Okay.
15 even, but honestly, I think it might push to take out Friday's highs, which Friday's highs is 1561. For the week, well, at least by tomorrow, I think we could see NQ over 15130.
There you go. Okay.
There we go. Ooh, come on, baby. Just
Yeah, you are printing right now, bro. Oh man, dude, I'm looking okay. I'm gonna hold out. I don't want to chase. Off that pop.
all right. Locking in some profits on the forex side.
There you go.
There we go. We'll lock that in.
What's up? So we're back. Hope you're killing it. Hope you're printing today, buddy. We're in the market, getting it in. All right, so guys, I'm waiting right now. No good for myself. Took a little gain.
Let's see. You heavy bias long. Yes, I'm heavy biased on the long side on the markets. Few reasons. No government shutdown. And then secondly, and the most importantly, is we are going into the holiday season. Okay. Historically, go back every single year after year after year, the market always runs up during the holiday season. It starts off in October, it picks up in November, and then next thing you know, in December it continues, and in December they start calling it the Santa Claus rally, right? So it's literally, for me, this is the same play year in, year out. It has not changed, and I don't expect it to change, regardless of even if the Feds do hike rates one more time this year. And to be honest, I feel that rate hike that's going to happen in November, December has already been priced in. Market ain't open for
Nice
me.
Freddie Green move there on that.
How is the market not open for you on Sunday? Well, you're probably sleeping, bro, at the time that it opens. Let's see. Powell speaks later today. Probably cause the market to spike some more. Add some more. What's up? Well, yes, I'm long NASDAQ and I'm long ES. NASDAQ, I'm looking for 15,000 even. I've already closed out 2 contracts out of my 4 contracts. I've already scaled out of my Forex side. So I'm long on Tradeovate. I'm long on Forex. All right. And I'm looking for 15,000 plus on NQ today. ES, I'm looking for 4340 plus on ES as well.
Get it here first, folks.
I'm
There you
saying,
go.
tell him, man. Tell him. Let's go.
So
Hey.
you're thinking by 4 p.m. it'll hit the 15,000 range.
I think before that, bro. The way it's moving, we could see it hit 15,000 before the London close, and that's in what, an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Look, we've only been open for 4 minutes, and look at the movement already. It's already undoing most of the selling that it did during the London session. Yeah, bro. Dip by dip by dip by.
That's what I'm waiting on right now. I'm thinking maybe if it holds that view up, but I don't know how critical that's going to be. There it goes, spiking up again.
Oh, she out of here, bro. She said, "What's my name?" Oh, and
I hope you guys are printing, bro.
locking in profits on Dow Jones long. Got to mention that. And for those of you guys that are trading Forex, I'm also currently long on GBP USD and Euro USD. And for those of you guys that don't know what those are foreign currency pairs. So it's the Euro versus the US dollar, and GBP USD is the Great Britain pound sterling versus the US dollar. And because I'm expecting the markets to run up, that means the dollar will have to decrease in value, well, at the current price that it is right now, meaning it would have to do some sort of retracement. And as that happens, Euro versus the US dollar will go up. Whenever the markets are selling off, you'll see Euro USD and GBP USD fall with the markets. And when the market starts to rally and move up, those currencies will move up as well. Let's go.
Got one long here. Just gonna hold it out above that view up area. 19. Just gonna hold it out as this thing really breaks out. Oh,
You see this 1 hour, bro? Do you see this 1 hour candle on NQ, bro?
and then do it. Let me check it out.
Yo, look at this 1 hour. Full on reversal, bro. And this shit still has another 20 something minutes to go before it closes. So this might actually close at like 14,963. And yeah, bro.
That is insane, man. That is ripping, bro. That is rallying.
I just need another 60 points.
Yeah, that is insane. So, ladies and gentlemen, just riding this long here, guys. Let's see this thing hold up. See it continue. See the possible that you up. And 200 days all the way up here, 6,964. We got a little bit of a rally. Overall market, overall Q, excuse me, is really rallying here, man. All those 5 tickers combined there, starting to really push on you. Starting to really rip, rally, run. Oh my goodness, bro.
Let's go. Let's go. Talk to me nice, bro. Talk to me nice.
So getting that spike-a-roo, baby. Amazing day. Starting off this month great here. Just want to see this thing continue to spike, rip, and run for you guys. You fine, folks. You fine, ladies and gentlemen. Only 150K account right now, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we're trading. Wish I held now. I know, man. What's up, Spy Prop? Yeah, bro. I know, dude. Holding this thing is like, oh man, dude. I wish I was in with my personal funds too, bro. I wish I was on both, but I didn't. I tried to not fake it.
I ain't gonna say I told you, but I told you.
You might be right on that one. You might be right on that one. So, up 470 on the day, baby. Chilling out. Not locking in quite yet. Gonna let it rip another little more.
Come on.
Let's see what the market's gonna do here. Now, what is probably gonna be my TP? We're gonna see around 7.5. We're gonna see. Yeah, I mean, probably around. If I want to catch another $25 move, I can. I can try and hold it out. I do think it's going to come into play shortly here. Off the season's guesstimate. I'm not completely against that there. 15,010 seems to be some top resistance there, by the way. I haven't seen that at all. Some sort of resistance up there.
Only got one damn ladder.
Ladies and gentlemen, chilling out, guys. Chilling out right now, man. You gotta love it. You gotta love it, guys.
Absolutely. Yep.
I want some red to green coming into play.
So right now, NASDAQ is up 72 points on the day. ES and Dow are still both negative. So I'm going to re-add to my Dow Jones long. So I'm scaling in. And yeah.
So chilling out, ladies and gentlemen. Spot Prop saying deposit $100 into my live option account Friday. Gotta wait for them to set up. They're gonna make slow and small profits and build account because I know I'm not taking $100 to $100,000 man. And that's good. I mean, hey, thing is, I mean, if you take $100 or $100K, Spot Prop, let me know. Let me know, buddy, because woo, don't you one of those like 20 traders, dude? You ever see those guys on Twitter like, I plan to turn $100 into $50K today? It's like, ah, bull crap. Like, do it live. No, man, but I know you got it, buddy. It's gonna print. At least say with $100 account, bro. It depends on what play you're getting into in options. I would definitely say, if you catch some like FOMC meeting and your contracts go, you're in with $100 and it goes up and it rips and runs and now the contracts are worth 800, 900. Dude, even that's over 100% return. Right? That's way over 100% return on your contracts, right? So it's like, it's a pretty city. There's plenty of things you can do with options. Futures itself, it's also a really good market. Now the $100, I don't think I would definitely just recommend buying a prop if you're going to do that.
Yeah, 100%. Well, the thing with the prop, depending on where you go. Like if you go with a futures prop firm, you can get an evaluation under like $50, but then once you get funded, like that's where you either pay a monthly fee or you pay a lifetime fee, and the lifetime fee is actually better. It's more cost effective, but it'll end up costing you closer to $200. So if someone wants to start off with option, the thing would be like try to turn that $100 into $500. Right. And it's like, and then just incrementally look to increase or, get 50 to 100% return on that money. Now, that being said, you're going to have to be very selective. And given the movements that we're having and the amount of volatility, it's a great time to, be trying to flip small accounts because we're going to have a good amount of volume the next few months. Right, so literally from now until probably the first week of December, we're gonna have a ton of volume, and and you can capitalize on that. The thing that sucks about it is like you gotta be pretty right, like when you're risking $100, because certain things are going to be slightly outside of the price range. But if you can turn that 100 into 500 and then take half of that and go do a prop challenge, or even probably doing maybe a prop challenge that's cost you maybe 50 or $90, which there are some, like you can do like a 5K for like $50. But now you
do on the real prop firm too. The real
yes, sir.
You guys have it. If you want to get involved, you guys get into the futures on, the forex side, which forex side for literally $50, man.
Yep.
There's plenty of promo codes out there. Use with that. You can use Caesar, you can use mine, you can use whatever you have to do. And it's like forex wise, dude. Bro, that's where you make. I know a lot of people that make a lot of money with forex. I personally haven't dove into it yet. I'm really trying to learn the whole USD, GPD, all the big ones that you need to know for trading forex, I guess you said.
Yeah, so I mean, but even outside from forex, like pretty much almost every forex firm, like you can trade the futures, like you can trade the Dow Jones, you can trade the Nasdaq, you can trade the ES. The margin is substantially lesser. It's just the name representation of it changes. So like if you talk to any forex person and you mention Dow Jones, they're gonna look at you like, wait, what's that? But then you say like US 30, and they're like, oh yeah. Oh, I trade US 30, right? So they don't know. So they don't know that like the Dow Jones is what US 30 really is, right? Because the best way I can explain this, like the Dow Jones, Nasdaq, like what you see on a futures firm, like that's the original. And then you have these variations or these clones of it, right, that are that you're able to trade on the forex side. Now the movements are the same. The numerical value will differ because on futures we have contract rollovers, whereas on the forex side there's no contract rollover. It's just continuous. So we will have a fluctuation in price value, whereas with them they won't. So with with anyone that wants to trade futures, but they don't necessarily like want to pay the fees for Trade Ovade, or or even trade it on TD Ameritrade, because TD Ameritrade, even to trade the minis, bro, is expensive. Like one mini of the Nasdaq, it's over $2,000, right? Whereas on Forex side, you could trade the same position, but that same position might only cost you maybe $100 or $200 in margin. So you can trade NASDAQ on the Forex side, which it's known either as US 100 or NDX or NAS 100. So those are the different representations based on the different firms or brokers that you're utilizing to trade it on the Forex side. Dow Jones is known as US 30 or US 30 cash. ES is either SPX 500 or SPX or US 500.
There you go. So yeah, so I mean, there you go. There you go, Spot. I mean, a lot of options when it comes down to it. That's actually that's good to know too. I mean, honestly, I don't trade a lot of futures. I mean, excuse me, Forex or anything. I don't trade mostly any, but I do want to get into the game, as I know, as yourself, Kush, Prince as well on it. Probably plenty of other traders that are trading.
Hell yeah, bro. Forex is a $5.7 trillion a day industry.
There you go. A lot of money.
So when you hear people making 50, 100, 200 grand, trading a pair, it's like it's very doable when you look at the amount of money that is in that particular industry. 5 trillion a day.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I mean? 100,000 is the equivalence of a penny or $100 over here on the equity side.
Right. So there's a lot of money going through it. Yeah, so you guys are interested, man. I'm pretty sure I still have it linked in the alerts tab. Right there it is. And then also I'm pretty sure Caesar can hook you up as well.
Yeah, if you guys want to, I think we're still running promo code where like you get an extra like 10% down. If I do recommend anyone, like, do your due diligence. Like, there are other prop firms out there, but I will guarantee you that we have some of the most best and competitive rules. Plus, we have some of the lowest prices in the industry.
Yeah.
And again, you don't have to take my words for it. You can look up FTMO. You can look up True Forex Funds. You could look at the Funded Trader. There's a ton of different funding companies out there, ranging from Forex to futures. On the futures, you have Apex, which is what I personally use. I recently copped a few accounts with with Take Profit Trader, and I might do Top Step, but I love Apex. Like, Apex has been good to me since February, so I'm only trying out. I'm trying out Take Profit Trader because Take Profit Trader, with them, you're able to withdraw the same day, right? Once you hit certain criterias, and that's nice. But at first, like, I wasn't too fond of their drawdown, like how they structure it. But it is what it is. So you just gotta pick what suits you, your personality, your trading style, and and then once you decide which firm is best for you, you go for it.
Yeah, buddy. That's what matters, guys. Everyone's different. Everyone's a different trader. Everyone has different strategies. So you find the prop firm that fits you best, dude. You're gonna print. You're gonna print once you get it down, especially when you get it down to a T, man. You get down your strategy to a T. So, I got beef with Take Profit Trader though.
Oh yeah, why? What they do to you?
I got beef. So I used my Cash App card because I didn't trust them, right? So I used my Cash App card, and then they I was literally like, I was halfway done with the challenge, and they stopped the challenge because I don't keep money in Cash App because it's Cash App. I only use it for like those, I guess you would say, what is it? Any type of like foreign broker or like anything I don't really know. You know what I mean? Even like walking around the daily. You know what I mean? I went to this fair this weekend. And I use my Cash App card, not my debit card, so that if they're gonna charge it, they're not gonna get nothing more than what I put into it.
Yeah.
But they didn't let me know that my payment was coming up, that my monthly payment, and what is it? They broke the account.
The reoccurring fee. Yeah, that's That's one of the biggest difference between forex and actual futures prop firms, is that future prop firms, until you pass the evaluation phase, they are going to do a monthly reoccurring fee, right? Whereas on the forex side, it's a one-time fee. And the beautiful thing about forex is most of the firms, including my firm as well, you once you pass the evaluation and you get funded, on your first payout, you get that initial fee that you paid for the evaluation, which is something you don't get with futures prop firms. With futures prop firm, whatever you pay is that. But once you pass and you get funded, so like when I got funded, every account that I pass and I get funded, I don't get that money back. But on forex prop firms, if I pay for a 200K account, I pass it, I get funded. The first time I get my payout, I get my profit share, plus I get that initial 1,200 that I paid for that evaluation.
Right.
Yeah, so again, every firm has their pros and cons and stuff like that, and you just have to decide, which is best for you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, there you go, guys. So, check it out. Check out Caesar's prop firm, the real prop funding, getting it in, baby.
Yes, sir.
Buddy, so glad to hear, man. I'm glad to hear. I love to hear it, actually.
Thank you,
Yeah, bro,
thank
so I'm
you.
showing these NQ longs right now.
Yep.
I'm just holding it out. My game plan, I'm probably going to DCA. Down to slow. I always tend to do that. I don't know why.
She looking good. She looking good.
I see that 50 day right there, guys. That's where I'm probably looking to DCA at, near the 50 day. Just to see if we're gonna get that pop back up. Obviously, the S&P sort of flipped the script, so I'm not gonna be too biased on it.
Yo, you still there, G? Alright. Freaking ZL, man. God damn. Playing with my emotions, man. It's like, girl, like, fuck.
Literally a little bit below that 50 day. Okay, excuse me, VWAP. I like it. I need this to hold up though. If it breaks here on the overall market, overall NQ to the top side, guys, Brent City, ladies and gentlemen. Brent City, guys. Getting that little Paparoo. Just need one Spike-a-Rooski.
Let's see.
Come into play. Starting to get there a little bit. Starting to break that trend line to the downside, guys. That little downtrend that was forming. Starting to break it. Once you get above that VWAP, ladies and gentlemen.
We got ISM, PMI
same thing.
in 5 minutes. Oh, and we have Fed Chair
see that
Powell
break,
in
guys.
1 hour.
You guys see that? See what I have labeled out? Ladies and gentlemen, just waiting and watching, guys. Starting to break it a little bit to the top side, guys. Finger on the trigger. Yeah, that is not what I was looking for. Want to see that continue to Paparoo, spike. Continue to spike to the top side. Fill that out, baby. I feel Susan. I'm sorry, man.
Oh, no, all good, bro.
Susan.
Get it.
Don't like calls at that. Yeah, I'm probably gonna, what would that be, join the ass. As long as it breaks just to the top side, guys, breaks above you up, I'm not against it. 300.
It is the first trading day of Puerto Rico. The S&P 500 a little bit lower.
Starting to break that to the top side, ladies and gentlemen.
Communication services and information technology.
Ladies and gentlemen, there she goes. There she is, guys. Starting to spike on you. Starting to get that fill, baby. Woo! Hopefully you guys are printing right now if you're in the wall, ladies and gentlemen. I DCA'd in at that bottom, so I cannot complain. Gonna let this one run up.
We got
Hands, baby.
SMI in what, 5 minutes? ISM manufacturing.
Caesar, how you doing, man?
I'm good, bro. I'm chilling. I'm looking to add. I'm still looking to add. We have ISM manufacturing report in 5 minutes.
So Rex saying nice job, diamond hand, yeah, buddy. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
Yo, can you hear me?
What's up?
Oh, yeah, now I had my mic off. Now saying that we have economic data coming out in 5 minutes. ISM manufacturing. So that
Okay.
data's coming out in 5 minutes. Well, three now. And then in 1 hour and 3 minutes, we have Fed Chair Powell speaking. So you know what he about to do? He about to run this market up. So I think we might, bro, we might see 15,130 today. Yeah.
Okay. I didn't even know he was speaking. It doesn't have it on the calendar. Does he speak publicly?
So where I keep track of my economic data is through my it's called my FX book.
Okay.
So
My
the yeah, so my FX book, like I see everything ranging from low to medium to high impact data being released on every country, ranging from South America all the way to Russia and Asia.
Oh, there you go. Oh,
Yeah.
and it shows you. It says what the impact is gonna look like.
Yeah, so high. So whenever you see like something with the red that says high, that means that's a market moving data that's going to be released. And as you can see, they have Fed Chair Powell as red because anytime this man speaks, we already know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah.
Yeah, he moves the
Oh yeah.
market.
Oh
And
no.
you can you can see like what's on the calendar for this whole week. So there's today, tomorrow, and then you can do the rest of the week. Like tomorrow, we have some high impact data for Australia. Then we have CPI for Swiss, unemployment for Spain. That doesn't really affect us anyways. Portugal. Then we have another Fed speech tomorrow. Then we have the JOLTS jobs openings tomorrow. Was it bank service? Yeah, like this tells you everything. So this is my go-to to keep up with what's going on around the like what country is going to release whatever specific data.
Yeah,
And
boy.
some countries based on their economy and relationship will have a greater effect to the US than others. And usually those ones are it's China and it's the European Union. Everything else doesn't really bother affect us. Japan a little bit, but not that much.
Yeah. Well, that's good to know. Okay. So get prepared basically in about 2 minutes for some movement. What is it? Silverback and Dog Trade are both saying that the PMI news will move the market. So, oh baby. And then Chair Powell speaking. I feel as if that you're kind of right on that one. That one's gonna be that's gonna be a bit different. That guy, dude. I don't even know. Do you think he ever uses like rattles, bro? To like when he knows he's about to say something that's gonna drop the market. Think
Who?
about it. Chair Powell.
Bro, I don't trust these feds, man. They listen. All I gotta say to this is during the pandemic, before the government quote unquote started buying asset classes, they were already in. They bought those asset classes before the government because they knew what they were going to be putting the quote unquote government's money into. So that just I'll just leave it at that.
Right.
And if anyone wants any other validation, look at Nancy Pelosi.
She's yeah, I got no comment on her either.
Yeah, they insider trader of the decade.
Yeah, bro. And the fact that she's still allowed to be a I guess you'd say high-ranking politician.
Bro, she's trying to run again.
That really?
Yeah.
And they're gonna allow her. That's where it gets me. That they're gonna allow her to run again. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? That is crazy, man. I don't know. I got my opinions on these.
Ooh, let's go.
10
Let's
a.m.
go.
news, so-
Adding.
Yeah, my about thinking
Let's
about
go.
getting one more here. NQ.
ISM report. She's gonna fly. She's gonna fly. Fly, baby. Fly.
Just jumping on the long side one time.
Let's go. Gimme.
There it
Gimme.
goes, ladies and gentlemen.
Gimme. Gimme. Oh, you dirty. There you come.
Wait
Can I
and
get
watch and see if we're gonna
15?
get that another push. Look at that. Ladies
Yo,
and gentlemen, overall NQ
15
getting that push.
incoming. 15K incoming. 15K incoming.
Oh, baby.
15K incoming. Oh, talk to me. Talk to me nice.
There it goes. Dude, you were so close to it.
Bruh, I
So
told y'all.
close to it. I think, okay, wait, ISM? Wait, did it come out as
You want to know what did it come out as? Positive or negative? I'll tell you. ISM came out positive. The the concession was 47.8. The previous was 47.6, and the actual was 49.
Oh, there you go. That's why you got that big pop. There you go.
Okay. 58 minutes till Jerome Powell speaks.
So gave that little bit of a market pop there. It's starting to come back. Overall market, overall speak starting to pop back up.
Yep, yeah, bro, watch this drop, watch this pop.
Caesar's like, bro, just wait.
Just wait, bro. I'm telling you, man. Like I like there be days, bro. Like I know with certainty, like the direction, but I don't want to come off like, oh yeah, like I know exactly what the market's gonna do. But I'm telling you, I'm like, yo, Powell comes out and he speaks. We're gonna go over 15K. We may even see now. I'm thinking we may even see 15,200 today. Because yeah, bro, because like on days where the Fed speak or where like we have interest rates, Nasdaq will drop or pop somewhere between 300 and 350 points. So right now we're Nasdaq is currently trading at 14,972. That's only 106 points positive on the day. This means we have another 250 points that we can go to the upside today. Where does that bring it? You add 250 points to it. We're over 15,150 on the day.
Yeah, buddy, that's good. There we go. That's what I love to see, man. So yeah, I also did just enter a
go baby, go. Yes.
My personal funded. Waiting for that pop to see if we're gonna get 15,000 really quick. Wait on that pop to see if we're gonna get 15K real quick. So close to it.
She's coming. She's coming. Give it to me.
Let's see, I can leave hold up here, ladies and gentlemen.
Bro.
There she goes. Starting to get that ready for pop.
What'd you say, King?
There she goes, starting to get that pop.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Go, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies
and gentlemen, guys.
Let's go. 15 points away. Oh, come on. Give it to me. Bruh. I can just laugh, man. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just laugh.
There it goes, ladies and gentlemen. Starting to get that pop. Starting to get that ripple through. Starting to get that run up, guys.
Facts.
Ladies and gentlemen, cannot complain about this. Caesar the man knows what he's talking about here.
10 points. 10 points away, bro. 10 points away.
Locked it up on one, just in case. Just in case. Yeah, that was my first one, but I'm still in on my prop.
Let's go. Let's go. Tell him, man. Tell him. Talk to me.
Would you sell at 15K, Craig saying? Yes, at 15,000 flat is when you're going to take some of that profit. If it starts to hold above it, that's going to be different. Then you can, continue to hold if you want. Caesar, the market maker over there, Caesar saying we're going to get those highs. And look at the overall IQ right here, guys. Starting to spike even more.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to see upwards of, you can see upwards of 15,200, 15,100. You got JP speaking in less than an hour.
Yep.
So
we're going to see 15. We're going to end up seeing 15,130 today. Above that today.
yeah,
Now, granted, as long as it holds over 15K, yeah. And this movement on a higher time frame is just gonna validate my thesis on that upward trajectory. Because again, looking at a 1 hour, right? So again, if you look at a 1 hour time frame, the previous 1 hour candle, which was from 9 to 10 a.m., that was a bullish engulfing candle. That candle ate up 3 previous red sell candles. Now we have another continuation. Once we have a solid close over 15K, bro, I promise you, any dip that this thing pulls down to is just bottom. And in the next 2 months, you're gonna see Nasdaq over 15,800. It might do that. It might do all of that this month. Right?
I'm not against. Hey man, I'm listening. I'm just oh baby, that's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. So
I'm listening to that. I guess we would definitely see. I don't see any reason for it to not get up to those new highs, right?
No.
I mean, honestly, right now, we did not shut down, which was the biggest thing I was kind of concerned about.
Yep.
I mean, imagine the government shutdown, bro. I don't even know if that was shut down.
Bro, what that would say across the globe, like everything is optics, right, and appearances. And for the US, like people have to think of it on a logical point. Like for people that are not like really big on politics, the best way I can describe it is this. I'm sure most people have social media, right? And we see these people on social media, doing that whole clout chasing, right? Or like they're projecting this image that they're the man or they're the woman, they're the boss babe or this or whatever, right? Now, majority of these people, they end up going broke trying to keep up with that image because anything less than that, right? It just sends a bad message like, oh, you no longer got it. You ain't the it person. So America has been the it person for quite some time. For them to allow a shutdown will be like, yo, there's massive instability within your house. And you're also the world reserve currency. So at no point will they ever allow the government to shut down and send a message that the government is weak, right? Because essentially that's what's it's going to be viewed as. You're weak. You don't got your shit together, right? So I knew this, and like I was telling people prior to like me being off Thursday and Friday, is that this is the same thing that the market does day in or year in and year out. And as you guys start participating in the markets more and you actually journal, right? Journaling is a huge thing where you actually track what is happening, like the date that stuff happens, memorize it. Now, if you're not able to memorize it, write it down on something that you constantly can have access to, whether you're at your desk or not, or if you're traveling or whatever. But memorizing these things will help you to better prepare to exploit these opportunities. Friday we had massive volatility. I mean, the market ran up to specifically ES, it ran up to like 43.70, pulled all the way back down to sub 43.20, then back up to 43.50, 60s, and it's just like these types of movements, dude. Like I don't know, for a scalper, bro, and a day trader, like it's just it's candy, bro. It's straight up candy.
That's how it is. I mean, dude, these moves are honestly like they're trick, bro. Like, I mean, I can't even get enough of them. I don't know. I just like movement in the market. I don't care if we're going up. I don't care if we're going down. Right? I'm just like, bro, give me movement as a scalper. Obviously, term trader, I want to see it, go up. Obviously.
Oh yes, CL. Oh, yo, you see CL?
Wait, what's going on?
Oh, man, I'm over here underwater holding this freaking soybean, and this thing just popped, and I'm looking at my P&L. I'm like, oh shit, like what happened?
That is crazy, bro. When'd you get in at? What's your
Oh, I've been holding this since last week, bro. I've been holding it since last week from 57.82, and I just been patiently waiting to add. I still haven't add, but yeah, I'm just gonna let this one contract ride out and whatever, and then make a withdrawal at the end of the week, and then start the process again for this month. But I'm hella positive on the month of September and starting October properly. There we go.
There you go, bro. That's what matters. Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, I'm more or less I'm happy with the games already on the day. I'm just waiting for that 1,500 points coming. I mean, I'm really with you on it. I do think we're gonna hit it, especially when JP shirt.
Oh, shit. Yo, G. Man, why didn't you say and ZL started moving, bro? Huh? Nah, you was like, yeah, you're like, yo, you were like, oh, I'm up 5 racks on a day. I'm like, okay. I'm like, oh, like, yo, you must have went in on ES and NQ, and then I'm looking, I'm like, oh wait, hold up. I'm like, oh shit, ZL's over 56. Yeah, buddy. Oh, nice.
The third, just started the fourth quarter, of course. Third quarter is going to be north of 3.5%. And we're going to get positive
Yeah.
payrolls again.
nah, just yeah, bro. I'm like, yo, I'm. Oh shit.
Is a rebound in productivity, and of course the expectation that AI may perpetuate that rebound in productivity into 2024. So we don't need payroll growth like
Nah, I'm scalping this baby.
and still have GDP growth above what we've had for the last 2 or 3 years. So I think that the economy is strong enough. I think that the core inflation is going to be
All right.
stubborn. But let's face it, the Fed,
Let's go.
has to look at what's happened to the
Word.
yields.
Well, there we go.
There we go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Housing starts to
Ah, beautiful.
building sentiment in the NAHB
Mm-hmm.
index has
Woo. So coming right back up, I was
Needs
thinking
to
about DCA.
push.
I got low there, and I did not, but I mean, I'm back to the green side, starting to break that little downtrend. So I want to see this thing pop back up to what would be 975, 1500 area. Yeah, buddy. So hope you are killing it. So what is it? Now I just need to follow. So wait, it's good. Third video got like almost 6K views. I got my 3 vids for today already in my drafts. There you go. There you go. So Forbes is trending on the TikTok side. Forbes, what kind of video are you posting, buddy?
Let's
Are you
go.
posting like trading content?
And I'm always curious about your students. You're teaching the future.
Let me
fund
know.
managers, private equities.
Waiting on a spike of to come into play here.
Come on.
How are your students viewing AI at this point? What it's going to mean
I hope you're killing
for
it.
job, keep jobs, build a career?
Oh, Darth Trader asked, what's the profit per tick on ZL? By the way.
On ZL, $6. So on ZL, one full move, is gonna pay you $600.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Oh, damn, that's crazy.
So right now it's trading at 56.66. So from 56.66 to 57.66, it would pay you $600. And the margin for it is like super low. It's like 3,000.
Right. So you don't even have to have a crazy amount of margin to make it.
Nope.
A decent amount.
No sir.
That's good. That's good to hear. So there you guys go, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys are interested, you guys can get it out there. I'm thinking about, I'm gonna DCA almost at these lows I want to.
Hey, finally, Professor, if you don't think they're going to move in November,
I'm in 2 contracts to the wrong side on NQ. That Paparoo baby. See if we're gonna get back above 7.5 and up to 1500 finally. The market might be a bit slower until I think if you would speak, but yeah.
Yeah. About to start acting like a D-gen and start making some bets. Like, yo, who wants to bet?
Yeah, buddy.
Honestly, I don't think there'd be many people that would take that bet against me.
No. I think personally, from trading with you, I think I'm okay. I think I'm good on that. Yeah, the head-to-head, bro. My head-to-head, and then I'll make a quick ban. You make a quick 15.
Yeah, something along those lines. But I definitely wanna like do the head-to-head. Was like, yo, like we just like that friendly competition, it'll help improve as far as like the holding, you know what I'm saying, like, and being challenged like, yo, can you hold a little bit longer, or just maybe improving the scaling in, right? Because when you scale in not as heavy, like I said earlier, you give yourself a lot more time to let the trade work out, you know what I mean? Because we've seen it time and time again, like these type of manipulation, the back and forth, the choppiness, and at some point it's like, yo, if it starts getting to that threshold, it's like, yo, I'm gonna have to cut it and just come back another day, or later on, you'll have to take that unnecessary loss. Thoughts on GC?
I'm with you.
GC, let's take a look.
I definitely think the DCAing is something I gotta work on. But to be fair, I did just DCA in on 2 more contracts.
There you go. Good ad. That's a good ad.
I'm we're working on it. We're working on it. It's there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, getting that pop Peru, guys. NQ getting that little pop, getting that nice big pop. Want to see it break that trend line to the top side and spike back up to 7.5, guys. Starting to break that trend line. Starting to break that trend line, ladies and gentlemen. Cannot complain, baby. Cannot complain. There we go, ladies and gentlemen.
There we go. Holla.
Let me see that green come in.
All right. So I'm being asked what are my thoughts on gold. So right now I'm sharing the gold daily chart, and gold has broken below an area that I was expecting it to bounce. The next area, which was 18,000, I'm sorry, 1864.7, so 1864, where I would definitely like to take a long on gold would be if it comes down to 1816.4, or if we can have a daily or 4 hour candle close above 1864. So until that happens, I'm not going to be trading gold, and I don't want to short it here because it's been selling off for over a week, and it could do a reversal at any given moment, especially seeing that it's oversold on the daily time frame. It's oversold on the four. It's massively oversold on the 4 hour. Now you can trade a micro of gold. So gold does have a micro. It's MGC, and if you wanted this wouldn't be a bad area to start scaling in, especially because on one micro every 1 point movement, it's $10. So if you were to risk, or look to add down to from 1845 down to 1816, you would just have to do like a cost average, and essentially you're probably risking about what, about 30 points. So you'd be risking about $30, and then once it hits that level you could add, which then would lower your cost average from 1846 to like probably maybe like 1830 or even 1826, and then from there just try to ride this back up. So that's if you wanted to swing. But if you want to day trade, go to a 15 and a 5 minute time frame and start to watch for either support levels that it's creating, or maybe a break of structure, right? So for me, until this breaks structure on a 1 hour or 30-minute time frame, I'm not taking a longs, and I'm not quite interested in taking shorts because it's fallen too much. So I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, buddy. So there you go, man. There you guys are. Gold.
Yes,
Can you
sir.
saying where is the chart Caesar is talking about?
You can see it on my stream, so you guys are cause
Yeah,
like
you guys stop it.
yeah, cause you guys can hear me, like you guys are hearing me, cause we're me and yeah buddy, we're on Zoom stream. But if you want to see my chart, matter of fact, I don't know, I don't know if you can share. No, you would have to add it to OBS and all that stuff. So yeah, if you wanted to see the chart that I'm talking about, you would have to tap into my stream. I'll post a picture of it real quick. But matter of fact, I'll do this. Let me go to gold. Y'all about to make me do some work. A large, daily, and I'm gonna post it in your room. Just give me a second. I gotta, yeah.
Sorry, you should have just seen what I was doing on your face cam.
Huh?
If you look at my stream, it's you live.
Oh, word. oh, so I don't have to do it. All right, cool. So, all right, so I'll cancel this. All right, I'll cancel it. So yeah, so right here. So this is the daily time frame, right? So here was a level that gold needed to respect in order to continue up. It didn't. Pulled back. It needed to hold above this level. It hasn't. The next level is down here. Overall, gold is still in the uptrend, right? So all of this pullback that it's doing, it's a healthy retracement in order for it to continue higher. And given the things that I'm seeing that may happen next year, gold is a good buy both physically or even as a long-term swing. Now, for those of you guys that do options, you guys can trade JNUG and Nugget. Those are the two gold ETFs. And at any point, if on the equity side you want to short gold, you would short JDust, which is the introverse of JNUG and Nugget. And you can also do option plays on those as well, puts or calls or whatever. If you're expecting it to drop, you can sell a put and collect the premium. There's a lot of different ways. I'm not even going to get into options because that's just another thing. But yeah, so this is what I'm looking at. I would like for it to come down here, hold, start scaling it long, or I want to see it get back above this. So for now, I'm not touching gold. Now, if you have a different strategy that you want to use and go for it, hey, by all means, just be ready for whatever outcome. I will say though, gold is down over, well, it was down over 20 points on a day. And you just look at it's been selling off ever since 1970, right? So it's reached a point oversold on multiple time frames where a reversal is due. So maybe we get a bounce back up to 1864 and then continue down, or we get above and we head back up. So personally, I don't want to touch it here because I have better movers like ES and NASDAQ, so I'll leave gold alone.
Yeah, buddy. Caesar there for you.
Yeah,
Let's go. So, printing. Yeah, I think I traded gold. What is that? CG or CL?
CG. Gold is CG. CL is oil.
Right. I think I've traded gold like once or twice. I'm not gonna lie, and nothing wrong with it. It's a bit of a different mover than what I'm used to. You know what I mean? But some people obviously, people trade soybeans to make a living. So.
Yeah, bro. Soybean, coffee, sugar, orange juice. Like there's so many different things you can trade. There's pork, which is HE. There's live cattle, which is beef. So beef is actually up today. Pork is actually, it's hell of a sell off last week.
That is insane. That you can imagine being like you go to buy a cow. It's like, oh well, the market's up right now, baby. It's like you got to pay a little bit extra. It's like,
Yep. All supply and demand when it comes to those.
Ooh. Right? It's like the market's up, baby. You check the chart, the stock chart.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, you're paying all I'm gonna like today, baby.
Yeah, and they're considered like low floats. So and they're act like live cattle and lean hog. They're actually relatively easy to manipulate.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Bro, a few years back, I think it was 2017. What was it? 16. No, I think it was 2017. I got caught in a squeeze. So you know how in when it comes to like equities, like when an equity goes a certain movement, it gets halted, right? Like because it limits up. So the commodities in the futures market also has a limit up and limit down. So for LE and HE, the limit up and limit down is 3 points. So if it hits 3 points by let's say in the next 10 minutes, it'll pretty much stay there until the close at 2 p.m. Then it starts up again tomorrow. So what happened in 2017? I was going to Cuba with a couple of friends, and I got caught in the squeeze because I was expecting this thing to drop, but there was a firm in Chicago that was manipulating the price, and they ran this thing up, bro. Like I want to say 30 something points for like a week straight. It was just limiting up to the point where like because I was so stubborn, I didn't want to take the loss. I ended up having to add money to my trading account because every other day I was getting a margin call and I kept adding. And so I ended up going on vacation having like a floating drawdown of like 36,000. And when I came back, I ended up getting out of the trade roughly about 10K profit, but it was just a stupid trade because if I would have just taken the $1,200 loss, flipped my position, I would have made 60,000 on the way up and then another 60,000 on the way down because I was down 30 something plus K. So that means when I got out for a 10K profit, it means it came down to where I was back to break even, and then I made an extra 10K on that. So that was a over 40,000 fluctuation. And bro, and I was just like, after that, I was like, yo, never again, bro. Like, yeah, it was just stupid. So so those are some of the things that happens when we're stubborn and we don't respect our stop loss. At least I can say for myself. I can't speak for everyone, but like I've had moments where like I've been really stubborn on like taking a small loss because I'm like, yo, I know this is gonna happen. It's like, okay, well it may happen, but just not right now. So for right now, I'm wrong. Right. And yeah, bro. And my friends were like, yo, you're crazy, dude. It's like, who the hell goes on vacation, having like an open position that you're down, 30 something racks. Like that's somebody's yearly salary.
Right? Or do they trade as well?
Yeah. Oh yeah. A few of them trade with me. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, bro, like, 'cause some people don't even understand that. They're gonna be like, you're down. You said, how much are you losing right now? You know, some people would literally be like, beyond. I mean, even I'm still like, damn, like, damn, bro. Like, I was like, yeah, bro, that's a hefty penny. I bet it ruined. Did it ruin the vacation, or were you kind of?
Nah, bro. I had a good time, bro. I was chilling, bro. I was chilling. I was chilling. I had a good time. Like, the Cuban people were like mad nice. We was hitting the beach. We was having a good time, bro. Lounges, clubs, like it was a good time, bro. I was chilling. Like I made sure that like if the worst case scenario happened, like if it limit up like another 3 or 5 times, like I had enough money in there to sustain it. And yeah, bro, and just dip, man. I was having a good ass time, bro. Like you would have met like the way I was, you would have never thought like I was down that much.
Right. Until people be like, yo, bro, and you're like drunk or something. Yo, I'm down 30K right now. It's like, what? Jesus, what? It's like, what you say?
Yeah.
That's insane. Well, hey, you came out profitable though.
Yeah, but I was pissed, bro. I was mad. I was just like, what the hell was I thinking, man? And then like when I did the numbers, I'm like, I was like, I could have just taken the $1,200 loss, flipped, made 30 something on the way up, made another something. So I'm like, I could have made almost 100K in I'm saying in that 3-week time span. I was tight, man. I was like, even though I walked away profitable, I was just like, this was just a shit trade. I'm like, never again.
Yep. Yeah, it definitely gets us sometimes. There's certain trades, especially for me in pre-market, that's really it. It's pre-market trades, and especially when I used to trade options, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how, I mean, I don't know if you ever, you dabble in options, right?
Oh no, I've traded, bro. I've traded options as well. I just hate I hate the unfairness when it comes to retail traders versus institutions, because institutions, they're able to get out pre-market, they're able to get out in the early mornings through the dark pools, and we're not able to. And I used to make some nice returns, especially during the earnings seasons, bro. Like I loved trading options during the earnings seasons, and sometimes like when I see something that's $100 or $200 and it's really it's broken to where it's starting to head down, I'll buy some puts. And like when I trade options, let's just say when I trade options, my win rate is like 98%.
Right. Okay. There you go.
98%. So like I don't trade it all the time, but when I do, it's hitting, right? And I used to get mad because I'm just like, like when you read the parameters of options, like you cannot trade options until 9:30. It's from 9:30 to 3:59 p.m. So it's like, how the hell is this shit trading at 6 in the morning, 5 in the morning? And it's just like, institutions are able to get out and we can't. And that level of control and fairness, I was just like, the hell with it. Like I'm good. And that's what actually got me into futures, because I started with penny stocks. I don't really like to short penny stocks. I was never really a big fan of shorting, because I always classified myself as a bull trader, where I like to buy. I don't like to short. But I'm really good at spotting the reversals, but I would just never capitalize on them. And then I'm just like, damn, I know it's gonna come here. I spot it, and then I'll just sit there, wait for it to come to the buy area, and then I buy, and then I write it up. And then I'm just like, and then I thought to myself, I'm like, like I should just start writing this thing down and write it back up. So now I'm making double the money. So that's when I started doing that. And then I went into options, and then from options I went into futures. And after that, I was just like, bro. I was like, once I got really good with futures, I was just like, what's the point? Because I'm like, I can trade this at any given time of the day. And most people don't know this. Like, you can trade the actual future contracts, but you can also trade the futures options. So at least on TD Ameritrade, I can trade the options of NQ. I can trade the options on ES. I can trade options on GC, which is gold. I can trade options on natural gas, on oil. The only one that TD does not allow options for is Dow Jones, YM, which I don't understand why, but it is what it is.
Right. Well, that's what's up, man. Yeah, no, I'm glad you switched over, and You know, I mean, yeah, I used to trade options back in the day, like a lot. And the main thing that really ate me up is the fact that scalping options is a whole nother world than like scalping futures, right?
Oh yeah.
It's like, yeah, bro, it's you gotta worry. Okay, the second you get in, you gotta worry about the spread in the contract. Okay, you're instantly down $20 or however much the spread is. Okay, then you gotta worry if you're trying to hold it a little bit longer. If it's same day expiration, now you got data eating it.
Yep.
It's like,
I was
okay,
just about to
now
say that. You got the data, you got the vortex. Like there's so many other things that comes into it, and then the whole time decay. And it's just like you don't have time decay in futures. Like you can literally hold the contract. Well, not futures options because because people get it confused when you say futures contracts, they think they automatically associate that with options, and it's like no, like the actual futures contracts is the equivalence of you buying a share of a stock, right? Because when it comes to equities, you have the shares and then you have the option contracts, right? They're two separate things, but they come from that particular from that equity. When it comes to futures, the actual futures contracts is the equivalence of you purchasing shares, and then when you trade the options of NQ or the options of ES, now you're actually like in the options realm, if that makes sense.
yeah, no, that does, yeah. Because I mean, it's two different ball games. I mean, they try and act like you can try and perceive it as the same ball game, but it is two completely different things. Trading the like you should say the future options on TD is completely different than loading up like I don't know like a 10K account on like Tradebait and just trading the actual futures like E-mini, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, so yeah, buddy. So there we go, man. And hold on, let me read some of these. Oh crap. What is it? AK, hope you guys killed it today. Trade every alert challenge update. 5 trades, 5 wins. FEME, FEMY, Tesla Meta. $2,200 on the day. Congratulations, good old AK, baby. That's enough to that's enough to get that Ferrari, baby. You do that every day. All right. So yeah, you're coming, baby. What is it? Dawn Trader
Yes,
saying,
sir.
Caesar, are you still in ES long?
Yes. Hold on. What was that?
Are you still in the ES long? Or are you done it now? He's asked that at 10:12. I'm a little bit late. That was about like 10 minutes ago, but
Oh yeah, no, I just repositioned myself in ES, so I just relonged at 43.20. It ended up coming up to where I was slightly in profits. I took the profits because I know we're gonna end up doing another pullback, and I just repositioned myself at 43.20. And now I'm gonna let this ride. If it comes down to let's say 43.10, I'll add to the position, but as I said, I'm expecting the market to continue higher, so I'm just gonna dip by.
there you go. So there you go, Darth Trader. Nice little dip buy coming into play. Yeah.
You said you just got long natural gas?
14,900. How long until
All right.
How long do you got?
All right.
What's that? 25 minutes?
Yep. I just relonged ES at 43.20. I'm looking for
11,
NQ
okay,
for
11
another
a.m.
entry, but
So
I'm gonna
JP
wait.
speaks at 11 a.m., ladies and gentlemen. So you guys can definitely check that out. Keep it going, baby. Yo, YB, what's up, Ryan? Hope you're killing it, buddy. Murder in the market. Getting it in, baby. That's all you know. AK saying Tesla overall today. Trendline cracks on high watch under 248 down to you up under you up down to 244. Yeah, even Charlie King was saying that about Tesla. Tesla, man, look at that dumperoo, baby. And then you can place your trend line. You place it near the view up, and you can actually place it here. I want to touch that last point there, but we're going to do something a little bit back right there. We'll go with it. If it breaks that view up, ladies and gentlemen, yup, that is where I would see Tesla starting to really fall off, which I think could affect.
Could have been out of ZL if I would have added on that consolidation,
At
man.
the exact same time of around what is it? Right around the time that Tesla fell off. So it's going to start to affect the overall activity as well, ladies and gentlemen, if it starts to fall off. If it's because the rest of these stocks aren't really moving too much.
53.75.
Lazy, so we're gonna see. Yeah, buddy, one trade so far for me. S&P downtrend, upward view up 9% gain. Round of applause, Corbino, baby. Woo! And it's 6 green days in a row, man. Starting off the month banging, baby. There you go, man. So love to hear, bro. That's what I love to hear. All right, you're getting it in.
Facts, right?
As well, guys.
Tell 'em.
It's never too late to come to TradeCast, baby. The sale is finally over, but I'm gonna check in with Jack, see how he's doing on the small account challenge. And yeah, see how it's going, ladies and gentlemen. See, you know, it's a bit hard to trade with you know, $2,000 account when you're used to trading with like, you know, a larger account, obviously because he's worked with it. So we're gonna see how he's performing with it, man. I give him props. I should give him props. Taking out his time, taking out his money to you know, make some mega trades for you guys, making you guys hopefully get those. So chilling out, ladies and gentlemen. So the profit on the day is going to be 1,300 in the 50K account. I mean, excuse me, 150K account. And then we're going to go to the personal funding, which is 234. So, yeah, buddy, chilling, guys.
You brought this to our attention weeks ago, but what do you think breaks the spell?
Yeah, buddy. So I'm kind of happy where we're at. I'm gonna wait till JP speaks.
Come on, baby.
I don't think Sean traded. Oh, okay. He might not have traded, and that's sometimes it's just what you gotta do. No trades yet over here. No trades for Ryan. All right. Yep. And sometimes that's just what you gotta do, guys. Sometimes, man, you just don't trade. It's if the market's not gonna be there, you just don't trade. And then she's gonna do.
Oh, absolutely, 100%, bro. Like there's been times that I'll probably say like I've probably gone like weeks, at least a week, where like I didn't execute a simple trade because I just didn't like the conditions, or it just wasn't my setup, or conditions were just not in my favor. So I was just like, yeah, I'll just not trade.
Right.
You know what I mean? And
especially, you know, I think traders, a lot of new traders think this as well. It's like, oh, I have to trade. It's like, well, if you lose money, I mean, you know, it would have just been better to save your capital. You know, especially if you do have a small account and, you know, you're trading, let's say, shares or something. Let's say you have like a 2K account and you're doing a deck and you guys are trying out options or something. And let's say he didn't take any trade today where you're like, well, I'm going to take a trade. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, well, the thing when it comes down to it is there's probably a reason why he didn't take a trade. Right?
Yep.
Obviously, NQES, you know, the things we trade are a little bit different than, you know, the overall, I guess you could say Tesla, you know, Nvidia, Google, whatever it may be, right? So, you know, where we would find trades, he might not be able to punch one in you. So it's like, if you guys do have a small account, or even if you guys don't, if you guys have, you know, massive accounts, we're talking like $1 million accounts, or even hundreds of thousands of dollars, or just a margin, 25K, you know, you guys all know that, you know, sometimes not trading saves yourself.
yeah,
I can definitely relate to some of this.
One of my favorite sayings is not making money is better than losing money. And you know, I myself I went through that phase where like I felt like I needed to trade every day, right? Especially when you start doing this full time, it's like shit, you gotta print money every day. And those days that I would try to force trades, I would end up losing. And then I would end up compounding that loss because I would be stubborn and I wouldn't want to take the loss and reassess the trade. And, you know, it took some time to get to the point where I'm like, okay, I don't have to trade every day. And if I can start off the week with a bang where I've made, you know, maybe 2 or 3 days of wins, the rest of the week, like the pressure is off where I'm just like, okay, like if I get your trade today, cool. If I don't, I'm still good on the week. You know what I mean? And not forcing trades, you'll have more longevity not forcing trades and getting it through your head that it's not every day that there's going to be a good setup. And what trader should come in, both new, intermediate, and even advanced, every day you come into the market, it's like you got to also assess your risk, right? Most people, like, we tend to forget about the risk when we take certain positions or when we look for certain trades. Like, is this worth it? Like, I always ask people when they ask me, like, I got into this position, whatever. I'm like, okay, well, what was your target? What was your stop loss? And if your stop loss is 40 cents and you're only looking to make 50 cents, is it worth it? No, because it's it's literally a 1-to-1 ratio. You're risking 50 cents to make 50 cents. That's terrible. And then depending on your position size, you might be risking anywhere from $500 to $1,000, $15, $2,000, depending on how big you're in that position. So if you're only looking to make, you know, 50 cents and you're risking 10 cents, that's a good risk to reward ratio. But that's something that really a lot of people overlook is the risk side of it, the downside. It's not always, you know, sunshine and rainbows. It's not every day that you're making, you know, 5, 10, 20 bands. Some days, there's been days where like I probably only made like $300-$400, and I'm okay with that. I'm saying before I used to be broke. Before I was a stickler, like yo, nah, it had to be no less than 1,500 a day. If I didn't make 1,500 a day, it's like like I would be so pissed. But then it's like something is better than nothing. Like
Right.
those are my two sayings. Something is better than nothing. And days when the market is just trash, there's horrible volume, or there's just a lot of economic uncertainty. Not making money is better than losing money. Capital
Yeah, and so, I mean,
preservation.
think about it, dude. $400 a day is still 100K a year in the market. You know what I mean? So it's like still making over 100K a year, which I mean, sometimes that's some people if you go from like almost $1 million a year going back down to like 100K, obviously that's not very enticing, very motivating. But that is still you gotta think about it. It's like, oh damn, bro, I only make $400 a day, but it's like, oh well, I also know somebody like one of my old buddies is still working for like he has to work 2 days to make it. You know what I mean? It's like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
so it's like you really gotta just I mean two things. Greed and taking things for granted, right? Obviously, I'm a religious man, but God always says, don't be greedy.
Mm-hmm.
And that's facts, bro. It's like there's been so many times where I've had that greed kick in on these prop accounts, or even on my regular account with options or something, or like if I'm trading, yeah, I'm pretty good on it on the personal funding, but it's that greed side, bro. It's like, oh, I'm up like 200, 300 back to get set. It's like, brother, take your gains and walk. It's like, you know what I mean? To a point,
Mm-hmm.
it just depends on, what you got set up. If you had the game plan already set up, like the 1,500 point on NQ, you know what I mean? We had you had that set up all day, all morning, got right up to under it, all the way up to 9.2, and it's like, if you're super greedy or whatnot, you might, I mean, let's not, maybe you're aiming for 15 or 20 once it breaks 15, and then it's like, diamond hands are a thing. I will admit, diamond hands are a thing. I need to learn them, but my paper hands, hey, man, they lock the profit. Okay. So I can't complain right now. I mean, yeah, I don't, a $1,500 day would be cracked though, bro. Not gonna lie. $1,500 day, that's your minimum.
Yeah.
Caesar,
Huh?
I said $1,500 day was your minimum at one point.
Yeah, that was my minimum at one point.
This guy. That's, I mean, I get, hey, man, that's, yeah. Yeah, you've been in the game for like 10 plus years, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, that'll do it. Why have you said in chat since 2017? Patience, PAY, Suns team. Yeah, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
You already know.
Yeah.
So that's you're kind of right on that, man. I mean, patience is a massive thing we all need to learn. Yeah, and you can reflect your trading throughout life, bro. Being patient with your partner, being patient with maybe a dog that you got, you need to be trained or something. Being patient with the Starbucks worker that just seems to not be able to get that, pumpkin spice latte down to a T, and they keep making it not a pumpkin spice latte. That's some caramel cream stuff, bro. I'm not sick of this stuff at Starbucks, by the way, bro. All right, but that's besides the point.
That sounds personal right there.
That might be personal. All right, them and American Airlines not getting along. Okay, we print money in consolidation. Yeah, buddy, it's easy saying that on YouTube. You already know, buddy. You guys are printing. Do you have a goal for the day, week, dash month? Personally, me, maybe Caesar can answer differently. I don't really. All I really have is I know when I'm up over like 1,000 on the prop, and if I'm up over at least like 200, 250, I'm good. Because I would much rather lock up those gains than imagine going from green to red, bro. Like that is probably one of the worst feelings in trading, bro. Is when you're green and you go from green to red. Right, if you're break even and you really haven't traded much, or you haven't traded at all, and you have a red day, okay, cool, right? But going from up big to down big is one of the worst feelings ever. So it's like I just kind of trade until I feel like I'm good. You know what I mean? Like I might take one trade on the personal account, 2 trades or whatever it may be, and I might take like a few trades on the prop and get it in, and then I'm kind of just good. You know what I mean? So it's like, you can set a goal. I don't know how do you feel about that, Caesar? Setting a goal for the day, week, month.
I do. I do. I set daily, weekly, and monthly goals. For me, it just like I don't know. For me, like it's a way of me holding myself more accountable. To just like continuously like pushing the envelope, like testing myself to see like how much can I really make. So versus I don't ever want to get complacent where oh, I made a certain amount, and and that's okay. Like I want to continuously and I continue to like push myself because like my goals and aspirations are pretty up there. So, starting off with having, $500 to be my minimum for the day, then 15, then 25, then 5, then 10. And before, I used to aspire to being able to have, uh, you know, uh, 5-figure days, right? Or 5-figure weeks. And then it went from 5-figure weeks to 5-figure days. And now I'm striving to have, a 6-figure week. And then, once I start having 6-figure weeks, it's like, okay, well, then maybe I can get to, a 7-figure month and then so forth. So for me, I like setting goals because it just gives me something to work towards and I can hold myself accountable. And when I make a certain amount, it's like, okay, why did I make this? Like at the end of the day, when I journal and I go over my trades, it's like, okay, why was I able to make this money today? Oh, okay, like this was a setup. We had this volume, we had this that went in the favor, and it just gives me something to go off of the next time that those same conditions present themselves. So okay, I did 10 contracts this time. Okay, next time I'm gonna up it to 20 or I'm gonna up it to 15. And then I just continuously work on increasing my position size, which when I do that, like yes, I can make more profits, but I'm also increasing my risk as well, because if the trade goes against me, I'm gonna end up taking a bigger loss than I normally do once I scale up in position. But yeah, so having daily, weekly, and monthly goals is just something that I do to challenge myself to continue leveling up.
Yeah, buddy. There you go. Yeah. I mean, I can agree. I personally don't set the profit amount only because when I used to do that, that's when it would get a little sketchy. And yeah, I just but like obviously yeah, like AK just said, see you've been in the game how many years makes total sense, right? So it's like it does make sense once you get to that level that it's like okay, this is the not this is like the new 9 to 5, right, or whatever you want to call it. This
Yep.
is the new daily job, and even from myself, it's back to that. I totally can agree that maybe once you get to the next level, like the anything like that, having five figure, months or weeks or whatever it may be, it's like, whew, it's like yeah, buddy, you're only going up. That's it. So it's like that is a fact, bro. So I can agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. So green to red is the worst feeling ever. What is it? You say every time, why didn't I just take my profit? That is facts, man. It's one of the worst feelings out there, I would say. It's like just going from green to red. It's like, and any new traders in here, man, that are starting up, that maybe just joined today, TradeCaster, you guys are gonna learn a lot, man. You guys are gonna learn a lot. I think early on, daily or even weekly goals, like a set goal can be detrimental to the trading. I think, like I said early on, I mean, I can agree. It has that effect to where it like I feel like it messes with your head. It's like okay, my goal is $100 today. Oh, but I hit 70. You know what I mean? If you're like a new trader, it's like okay, my goal is $200 today, but I hit 150. You know what I mean? It's like just walk. I feel like it's like if you're near your goal, just walk away. Wait, that's what I tell myself. 400 a day, 100K a year, to sit at home, trade for 2 hours, and have the rest of the day to do whatever. Yeah, that is true. I think yeah, that's kind of it, man. And just because you can make a certain amount in literally like 5 minutes, in 10 minutes. Surely you've been waiting all day to make that one trade, but there's no cap on trading. That's the best thing I like about trading. Obviously if you work for Wall Street or something, you get commissions. But like, it's there's no cap. I mean, there's no cap. The sky's the limit. However much you can run it up, man, however much you're gonna be making. So yeah, buddy, use your daily life and how you work through things and bring that over to the market with patience. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, I gotta get on the Caesar thing. All right, I gotta get on your mobile there, Caesar. Okay.
Word.
I get on the good eating.
Oh hell yeah, absolutely. Yo, give me like 5 minutes. I have to restart my tower because something's being acting really glitchy. So give me like 5 minutes. I'm gonna restart and hit you back.
Okay, word.
All right.
Okay, so. Yeah, buddy. So you.
Come on, can I get 43.30?